Alright. Gotta turn off the nice license music again for the stream. Which is a shame. But good evening, everybody. It's Thursday night, and we're back in F1 Manager 2024 with the Shacknews Racing team. I have actually completed a couple of races since we last played. Which is good because it means that, as you can see, we actually have smiles and sort of halfway, not totally upset faces on the team. I just realized our season objective is 5th or above, which is ludicrous for a brand new team. I don't think that's realistic. We'll see. We are sitting with 5 points right now. And we probably should have more. There were a couple incidents in previous races, some accidents, some mechanical failures, some tactical failures on my part. So, but we are getting there. We have some car parts in development right now. Our second iteration of a front wing and the first iteration of a new rear wing. We'll see what those give us. And we are heading towards the Chinese Grand Prix. I have done a bunch of educating myself and learned a little bit more about how to do the practice sessions. So we're actually going to spend a significant amount of time in practice getting the cars ready and the drivers prepared. Urgent suspension, low stock. Well, as long as we have... Now we have 3. Does that account for the 2 that are currently... No, we have 3 spares. That's fine. As long as we have at least 2 spares of pieces, that should be good enough. I say that now, and this is going to be the next critical failure on my part. But now there was a regulations vote, and I voted for small changes, I believe. Yes, I voted for minimal regulation changes, which it looks like most teams, except for the top teams. Well, McLaren, I guess, voted for. So, alright. So we win. So we will see small reductions, 5% reductions across the board on all of those, I guess. The moderate regulation changes was 10% changes, so. Technical research period is now open. Oh, this is new. Okay, so this is when we can do research for the next set of regulations. That's interesting. Results of the monthly staff survey have just come in. Okay. Overall, Fernando is positive, but his attitude is very unhappy. That sounds about right. He's just a cranky old bastard. Oliver Bearman is neutral across the board, and the race engineers are still really negative. It's a little harsh. Like, we've just started. We actually got some points in like 4 races on a brand new team. People should be happy with it. Welcome, Squires. How are you tonight? Now, having said this, some of these folks are actually starting to be happier than they were the last time we would looked at and checked in on them, so that's good. Things are going in the right direction. Oh, and I forgot. Design center improvements. With some short-term investments, we believe we can temporarily boost the effectiveness of the design center to increase the number of engineers on staff. Okay, that would be very handy. This is only sustainable for the short term, and the spending will come out of the cost cap, but this would give us a great competitive advantage this season. So go all the way up to 15 engineers. Project capacity, that's not really a concern. We're not going to be researching or designing like 6 things at the same time. Significant increase in effectiveness, though. I think it's worth it for the extra engineers alone. So let's approve that budget. And I love that Verstappen is in 5th place. Not quite realistic there, I think. Let's go to... I thought research was in here. It's maybe because we have no engineers available. We should get some more soon then, because we just told them to spend an extra $1 million to hire 5 new extra engineers, basically. Strategy prep. Okay, so the Chinese Grand Prix is a balanced circuit which favors high medium speed. Our car is okay at that. That's not bad. We could be worse. Typical strategy to stop. Safety car chance here is about 100%, and the average pit lane time lost 20 seconds. Under safety car, only 13 seconds. Okay, that's significant. Oh, this is our first sprint race weekend. Oh, that screws up all of my heart. Okay, all the things I have learned go right out the window, so this should be interesting. Please no rain this time. I've had a couple of rained out races. I'm not actually sure if this is supposed to be negative 100% or if that's a... That seems weird. Let's stay really conservative on our targets again.
We're just getting settled here in Shanghai, ahead of the Chinese Grand Prix. A visit to Shanghai International Circuit can only mean it's time for the Chinese Grand Prix. This state-of-the-art track combines high G-force corners with one of the longest straights on the calendar, and with space for up to 200,000 spectators, not a minute of action will be missed.
Don't forget, the schedule this weekend sees the drivers take to the track for an all-out sprint race. A good opportunity to clinch some crucial championship points.
Now let's crack on with the weekend.
So the sprint race replaces 2 of the practice sessions, and I have just gotten good at utilizing all 3 practice sessions to get better car preparation, setup, driver preparation. So since we don't have that, we only have 1 practice, it's gonna be a struggle, I think. I suppose it should be a struggle for all the teams, but I guess we're gonna find out. Start in the middle here. We are going to go for 20 laps. And we are going to take it easy on the car, because cars are expensive and we don't have that many parts, because you guys keep putting them into the wall. Alright, let's go to practice session 1. Car colors in the actual game still look nothing like they did in the designer, which is a little bit awkward, but it is what it is.
Radio check.
Yeah, radio's loud and clear. Radio check.
Yeah, copy radio check.
Loud and clear.
So the strategy here is to let them
Avoid all curbs. Avoid all curbs.
drive
Copy.
at least 20 laps. We're looking for this 0 of
Stay off the
5 to
curbs.
go up. That will tell us about...
Just be careful with the warm-up.
It'll tell us about
Okay.
their setup. Answers, essentially. It'll help us guide setting up the car. And in the meantime, we really want this at 100%, and but that's looks like it's going to be difficult to do.
So rear surfaces
only 1
are
practice.
on the full side.
Tyre temperatures are falling.
So I don't care at all about the time during the practice sessions here. We're caring about these numbers going up to 3 of 5. Once it's at 5 of 5, I think I will probably call the cars in to tweak the setup again We're going to have to sacrifice some track acclimatization for car setup because we only have the one practice.
Give us a balance check when you can. Balance check.
Very bad.
Very bad.
Okay, copy.
How you feeling?
Yeah, not the best.
Okay, roger that.
But that's totally fine and fully expected. So we bring the cars in and we will go to reconfigure. And this is now where... See, we got this feedback, the 5 pieces of feedback, and now we can tweak these. And my last race I managed to get both cars to 100%, but it took 3 practice sessions and we only got the 1 now, so... I'm scared. Okay, I don't know how we're gonna make these fit at all. Okay, hold on. There is a little trick to it. The first thing we want to do is we want to make sure we get the straight style in down here as much as we can. Okay. And then I think we can tweak these. Okay, so now we have everything inside that area, and we'll see how that turns out. Now we'll do the same for Oliver. Okay. That's the piece I've really gotten to kind of enjoy in the last little bit, was configuring the car and trying to get it just right. I wonder if we're going to get some driver feedback from the sprint race.
Items.
Surface temps are low.
Your tyres are cold.
Give us a balance check.
Feels okay.
Okay, copy.
Okay, so... okay, looking better. We're not going to have... We have 16 minutes. We might make some progress here. That's good. Alright, let's get the straights centered. Okay, these all look like potential improvements. Oh, optimal on the oversteer, nice. So we don't really want to touch that one at all, if we can help it. Alright, let's give that a try. So we'll get about 10 minutes on track. We should get maybe one or two of these. Maybe, probably two. Oh, maybe more.
Tyres on the cool side.
Tire temps stabilized or not yet?
Front pressure's still coming up. We have checkered flag now.
Okay, so this is going to be interesting. I really didn't know there was going to be a sprint weekend. Robert Schwartzman. Wow. Alright, good for you, man. So yeah, these are unknown because we haven't had a chance to look at them yet. So this all looks pretty bad, but we'll see.
Welcome everyone, qualifying for the sprint awaits us, and we're raring to get going.
I wonder if I can use do one hot lap for the sprint and then just keep driving around gathering more intel. So see, we got to 3 of 5, so we've got some information here. We don't know anything about the other ones though. So we'll leave it as is for now, I think. No, wait, that's not. Oh, come on. I want to go back to the previous setup. Now I have to figure out how I had that again. Great. Oh god, it's completely screwed up now. I like that there is a revert button, but there really needs to be a previous button because this is frustrating. And those values have just gone away as well. You know, there's something to be said about a back or undo button or save button and not just saving everything automatically. Whatever. Why are we doing sprint qualifying on medium tires? That's interesting. I guess we have to. Let's get a lap on the board and see how we do. And it does not look like we can do track
Currently,
acclimatization in sprint qualifying.
Currently P2.
So, yeah, that looks about right. 10th and 13th. Did anything change here now? No, and we can only change this because that's all we are allowed to change. Well, Ollie's car is set up really well, so that's good. I guess we have to use this tire. That's strange. I didn't know that that was the rule there. Interesting. Not sure if we're gonna be able to get another lap out of this here, but we can give it a try, I guess.
Currently P10. So call the car and we'll box.
Okay. At one point you tell me we are safe, eh?
Yeah, the car's just not good enough with Bearman. And like, Alonso can make it through Q1, but that's pretty much it. It's going to be really tough to try to make it into Q3.
So currently P1. So just confirming boxing and back into the garage.
Copy.
Now, it's not P1 though, it's P13. Just don't know if this is going to make things any better. I just don't think it does. Oh, we made it! We just made it. Good job. That was good. To Q3, nice. I didn't know that. I wonder if that must be real to the actual sprint race qualifying. I didn't know that. They're using medium tires for the first two. I don't usually watch sprint qualifying because there's too much going on. I don't know why it deems it necessary to interrupt saying normal sprint Q3 implies.
Stay on the delta.
It's pretty good against Sainz. That just means Sainz was slow. Can we get one more lap in? No, didn't think so. Well, you know what? We're starting in the top 10. That's a win for us. That's just for the sprint, of course.
Hello and welcome as our Grand Prix weekend continues, and the sprint will soon be upon us. Of course, this is the first sprint of the season, adding an extra challenge for the drivers and their teams. But as ever, in Formula One, an extra challenge is an extra opportunity.
The big draw today is the opportunity to grab some extra championship points. After all, they could make the difference when the season comes to a close.
Well, it's not too long now until the sprint around Shanghai, where we'll see who comes out on top.
"19 laps. Okay. Yep, single tire. So Fernando's car setup is just not. We just didn't get it right with Fernando, which is unfortunate because he's the faster driver. So it is what it is. Traction is bad, so we'll have to keep that in mind for the tires, I guess. Bearman's setup is pretty darn good. Alright. Let's go do it!
Here we go, the sprint in Shanghai. And it's lights out, and away we go.
And think about left lifting coast.
Copy.
For info, we are not fuel limited. We are not fuel limited. So, lift off. Just push it.
Well, the other thing I heard is we do not want this to turn orange. We don't really want them to be red either, though. The engine's not really good anymore on these cars.
We are out of DRS. Bobby.
Yeah, the tires are just too hot. There just doesn't seem to be a lot of opportunity to pass. We're constantly within the DRS of Stroll, where we were until just now, of course, but just can't do anything about it. Bearman's actually making a little bit of progress. He's moved up a couple of spots. Three spots. Good for him. But he's not quite... Oh, Stroll. Okay, he got Stroll. Nice, nice, nice. Bearman making a push. That 92% setup or whatever is making a difference. I don't think the top 10 get points in the sprint, unfortunately. I think it's only the top 8. Which means that even ending in 9th, which would usually be some points, is probably not going to be anything.
Leclerc is the winner in today's sprint.
So we have taken the flag. So that's P9. Real tough race.
Lacking a little bit of pace.
Okay, that's good, mate.
So you'll be coming into the pit lane.
Okay, that's the checkered flag. It's a difficult day.
I love the recorded clips, but they're not
competition
really
out there
very
was
accurate.
certainly
Because
tough
for
today,
Bearman, it was
and
actually
leaves
pretty
many
good.
coming
He
away from the sprint empty-handed.
moved up like
And with
4
a
or 5
13th place
spots,
finish, I bet
which
they'll
is,
come back stronger next time.
you know, that's good. Yeah, just missed out on the points. That's a bummer. But there was much too big of a gap there to catch Russell. Yeah, Bearman up 4 points. That's outside of Piastri. Nobody else did as good, other than Verschoor. So I think he had a good race.
Now it's time to see who'll come out on top as qualifying gets underway.
The Shanghai International Circuit is notoriously tough on tyres, so expect to see that factor into the team strategies as they deal with this busy schedule.
Now, Karun, you and I were actually just talking about that man there, Max Verstappen. How do you think he'll be feeling today?
We saw them set an impressive lap time in practice, so it's a great start as they move into qualifying. But as we all know, a good performance in practice doesn't guarantee success over the rest of the weekend.
And it's almost time for qualifying, and you won't want to miss that.
Now we can once again tweak some things now for qualifying, or before qualifying. I just don't think I can get that traction over there. I can't. Everything I do royally screws up everything else. So that goes the wrong way. That's the only one that actually brings us somewhere close. I'm gonna leave it alone. It is what it is. I'm gonna let Bearman go out first this time.
Okay, cool the tyres and we will box this lap. Box this lap.
Copy.
Still slower than Alonso.
Box. So stopping on the marks back in the garage.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
Bearman's time is not bad. As it stands right now, they can both make it through to Q2. Should probably do another lap here just in case. But so far that looks pretty decent. Yeah, that looks like both cars through. Nice. Maybe having Bearman go first is not a bad idea.
Box, box, and call the car.
Ooh, that's not a good time, Bearman. Almost a full second off Alonso's pace. Now that's much better.
Copy.
Good job. 6th place for Bearman. Ah, he dropped. Oh no! Wow. Well, that was good for a little while. Car just sucks.
The 56 laps of the Shanghai International Circuit await our drivers here in China.
Shanghai has seen its fair share of clashes over the years, one of which happened even before the 2005 race had begun, when Michael Schumacher collided with Christian Albers on the way to the grid, sending Albers into the air.
Shanghai International Circuit is a complicated low-speed track that demands high downforce. The series of rapid turns from 1 to 4 demands high grip, but the more the drivers warm their tyres, the more degradation they'll have to deal with. The teams are making their final preparations down in the pit lane, ahead of today's race.
At least it looks like the weather is supposed to be good.
Final checks are being carried out by the teams, and it won't be long until we get this race underway. And as we look to Logan Sargent, you can see the focus and concentration.
It's a P17 grid start for them in this race, but maybe they can get through the pack cleanly and move up the field.
But remember, anything can happen in Formula One. The excitement is building here in Shanghai. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Okay, let's go for it.
Copy. Yeah, copy.
Bearman got quite the start off the line here. We'll fight each other. I think Alonso's faster than Bearman here. You should probably let him pass, buddy. Is there no way to... I really want to issue an order here to don't fight teammates. Okay, maybe you should fight him. There we go, that's what it was.
so we are low on battery at the moment.
Okay.
So we're ready for you.
Copy. Copy.
This race is very much like all the other races before it. Our car is just not... It's not competitive. We're always going to be right around the 10th to 13th position. We may have to manufacture some of the new designs and see if they'll make a difference. 'Cause there's not a lot of... Tsunoda hasn't done a pit stop yet. Well, he's gone really long. There he goes. Mechanical fault, Verstappen.
Yeah, what the f was that? No power out of the last two corners.
Doesn't look like it's impacted him much, though. Okay, VSC. It's not enough to make a If we switch to these now, we can make it to the end. I just don't know if that's a good idea. Maybe we should leave him on the strategy and switch Bearman and take a risk here because he's not going anywhere anyway. Let's do that. Let's create a strategy where we bring him in right now under the VSC. How far away are we? 3 kilometers. He's much closer. Well, let's see how...
Virtual safety car deployed. Dash positive.
Copy.
What's up, Junis Gaming? Box? I think so. I'm gonna try it with Bearman anyway. I'm not sure. I've been caught out a couple of times by what I thought were smart tactical moves, but I don't see anyone else pitting, so we're gonna do this.
Got a car stopped on track.
Is he okay?
We're gonna do it with Bearman.
We have debris.
We are boxing this lap.
Because we have a lot less to lose there. He can go long on the hard tires.
Copy.
And just charge the pack.
Copy.
Need to make sure we keep these tyres in good nick.
Copy.
Okay, recharge on.
Copy.
Just gonna need some lift and coast.
Copy. We're riding to the box.
So currently P11, gap at 1.8. Tsunoda car behind.
18 seconds. Tsunoda go change tires? No. We have a huge gap behind us. I mean, that's great, but also... interesting. So we can conserve tires
Straight into management.
during the VSC, I guess.
Copy.
So VSC ending.
Copy.
Start the charge.
Okay.
DRS has been enabled. Just close up. Use the overtake.
Copy.
Alright, let's see.
Overtake is available. Overtake available.
Copy. Copy.
I'm always fighting with For Sure in all these races. Our cars must be very similar, and Stroll there too, so... Alright, Bearman is already back to where he was before the pit stop, so that's good. It is like a constant fight between Alonso and Versure, like just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So we've created a bit of a... Ah, now they're all pitting. Okay. Are we at our pit window yet? No. We can go pretty hard on the hards afterwards as well, so we can go quite aggressive. Mechanical... What? What happened? No. Every time things are going sort of well. Moderate, caused by curbs. Oh, okay. Avoid curbs.
Copy.
Yeah, I think we wanna come in. Those tires are looking pretty bad.
There's a yellow flag now.
How did we lose out to Versure again during the pit stop?
So we are low on battery at the moment.
Copy.
I think the fact that we have some mechanical problems and we have to avoid curves basically means we can't catch Versure anymore, and we just can't seem to get within 3 seconds, even though we're already pushing there. Push on the fuel a bit. Just doesn't make much of an impact.
Yes.
Which means we'll likely finish just outside the points, which is a real bummer. Bearman again has a decent enough race. That strategy kind of worked to go over there, but he's just, again, the car is just not fast enough to make up the time to Tsunoda. Can't push the tires any harder. I probably should have got a mediums, to be honest. All these mechanical faults are in cars behind us, so they're not helping us out at all. Bottas, geez, cars are dropping left and right. What's happening? Tsunoda. Oh, that protects us from the back. We're within 3 seconds of Versure, but it just doesn't strike me as something that's going to happen here.
So you've taken the flag. So that's a P11.
Bearman lost one more.
Good
That's
job
a
today,
bummer
mate.
for him.
Yeah, we did well.
We did do well, but we could have done
As
better.
always, there will be lots to talk about after that race, including the performance from the driver currently on our screens.
At the end of that, it's a 15th place finish.
Out and onto the podium steps Charles Leclerc, the driver from Monaco, really deserving of that top 3 spot.
And that's win number 1 of the season, and it's sure to provide them with a real confidence boost.
And that's the podium complete for the Chinese Grand Prix. Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
Well, it was a bit of a mixed bag here. Some things went their way, but others didn't. I think their main target now will be finding some consistency for sure.
The good thing is that we did meet our
Coming up
race
next,
targets,
the
which I
teams
think were
will be
12th
taking
and
a trip to the
17th.
Sunshine State. The Hard Rock Stadium is laying down the track for a captivating race at the Miami Grand Prix.
So we made up 4 spots. That's good, and Bearman lost 4. So, well, he kind of qualified higher up than anticipated, to be quite honest. No change in points for us, but neither did RB get any, so that's good. Both race targets met. That's almost $500,000. All right. Our car underperforms on DRS effectiveness. Yeah, Miami will need low speed performance, so that should be our focus. We're decent in that regard. We did not expect to finish 9th. I don't know who told you that. We need some new parts. We probably need some new engine parts. Like, these are... Alonso's gearbox is shot again. Let's see, can we manufacture 8 days to Miami? So we could manufacture 2 front wings. Gosh, they're so expensive though. Let's do it anyways. I think we need to. We need to get some of the new parts. This underfloor. It's going to take too long. We might be able to get one of them. Let's try it. Yes, I know. We are already working on manufacturing new parts. Okay, rear wing 2 design is complete. Means we can design something new, and I just saw on the calendar, where's our calendar? New testing period starts tomorrow. So there was research. We can do some research now for next minor technical changes. I don't know if we want to spend money on research right now or design. Let's do design first. We haven't done side pods yet. Probably should do side pods. Oh, okay, so that's tomorrow. Alright, so... But research, we have... Oh, now... That was bugged a minute ago. There was time there. Okay, whatever. We'll go to the next day and we'll do it tomorrow. ATR starts today. Gearbox pro condition. Yes, I know. Hospitality upgrade complete. Good. Now we're talking. We're going to do 2 design projects. We'll split these in half. Roughly, anyway. And let's see, should we do research on this one? I feel like we're still focused on this year. We need to do more design on this season. Come back to this in a moment because we are manufacturing, though we might as well install that. Yeah, we're waiting for that. Chassis medium risk. I guess we can't replace them when they're just at medium risk. This is still looking kind of okay. One thing that I should be doing... Should take out the Renault deal and steal their front wing plants. Yeah, one thing that we should be doing actually is we should be running old parts in our... for practice sessions. And then... so let's leave all that. We should be using old parts for practice sessions, basically. So this, we should really be putting that back in. Because that way we don't wear out our new good components doing practices, which kind of makes sense. So right now we are waiting for this manufacturing to be completed and that, so we can install a new underfloor and new front wing in time for the Miami Grand Prix. We're just gonna get them in time. So we can go put the front wings on. Like, it doesn't tell me what the car it was. So front wing, change design, front wing 2. Install it on both cars. Good. Development update. Okay, so Oliver Bearman keeps going up. That's good. Front wing's done. Affiliates, they are progressing nicely as well. Training schedule. We'll keep doing... Oh. Interesting. They are quite tired, I guess. So even on the balanced training schedule, we have a 16% chance. Even if we do nothing, they will be well rested, but nothing will happen. I don't know, man. Well, you know what? We're gonna have to have a chance of mistakes. That's just how it is. You can't just be lazing around. Okay, and now the underfloor. Let's put that on both cars. There's only one car. Oh, that's right. I only make one. I want it on car 1. It's gonna go on Alonso's car. So I did hear we can change gearbox and engine. I think we cannot change the ERS. That I think would be a penalty to do that. So rear wing, we need to install that. Underfloor. I guess I don't know why we can't replace it. This is just strange to me. Like, it's high risk. We have 2 in the warehouse. I should be able to... I don't want to change the design. I just want to replace it. Because it's at high risk. But I guess it won't let us until it fails. Which means it will fail in a race, which is not great. So we are going into practice with a kind of banged up gearbox. But that's intentional. Chassis is medium risk. We have the new front wing and the new underfloor. So we'll see how that all works out. What's in the inbox? Yep, strategy prep. Best strategy would be a one-stop. Okay. Oh, this has a sprint race too? Get off it. I hate sprint races. I really do. In real life and in this game. They screw up. I don't know. I understand now why drivers and teams do not like them, other than the fact that they make the FIA money.
Returns to the Magic City. We're in the state of year-round summer. The streets of Miami
Takes away all your prep time.
With the roar of racing, and the excitement is only just beginning.
This weekend will be taking a slightly different form, as we have the addition of a thrilling sprint race thrown into the mix.
Stay with us then for what should be an exciting weekend.
Alright, let's see what we can learn during our sole practice session in Miami.
Tyres are on the cool side.
Let us know what your thoughts are.
Very bad.
Okay, copy that.
Okay. I think I'm just going to let them run till the very end. Because we just have the one practice, I'd rather them get more track acclimatization out of this than anything else. I'm going to at least take them till here, till it levels out. Since there's not enough time to get back out on track anyway. Not really.
Have a balance check when you can.
Yes, good.
Okay, copy.
Could have a balance update when you can.
Yeah, everything was good.
Okay, understood.
Okay. See this one seems to align a little bit better for us. Oh, it looks to me like this time Bearman's car is going to be the one that's the trouble one. It's impossible for drivers to have
Welcome
good preparation
everyone.
on a sprint
Qualifying
race
for the
weekend.
sprint awaits us, and we're raring to get going.
Impossible. Oh crap, I might have forgotten to change the powertrain.
So that's Peter at the moment. So we're happy with that lap.
Okay, cool the tyres and we will box this lap. Box this lap.
Copy.
We are currently P10.
At one point you tell me we are safe, eh? Okay.
Made it through with both cars. Bearman having a better performance again. So I can change them here. I wonder if that's bad. I don't think we can do that. Well, we're going to find out. I think that means we're going to have grid penalties, but it's a sprint, so who cares? Thanks for the follow, Duck for Days. really should tell us if there is a grid place penalty for replacing those parts. There's a tiny little icon. I suspect that that's what that may be, but we'll see.
So that's a P1. So call the car and we'll box.
Oh, jeez, we just have no
Copy.
chance.
Yeah, sorry.
Not good enough.
Well, the excitement levels continue to rise here as the teams prepare for the sprint.
The prospect of bagging a few extra points is certainly going to spur these teams on to fight competitively and finish in the top spots.
But who will be victorious in the Miami Sprint? We'll soon find out.
It's not going to tell us until next, until the race. At least the setup's not bad on both of them, so that's good. We're just doing a single stint on soft tires. I don't know if the game is buggy or what, because this says soft, sort of standard push. But then in here, it makes it look like hard tires have fitted, which is not... Like, it's not. This isn't what's fitted. That is. Buggy. Some say that mechanic sleeps on that floor. Well, yeah. They should. They're not, I don't know. It hasn't been a very
And here
good
in
start to
Miami,
the season.
It's time for the sprint. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Oh, we're the only ones on those tires. Okay. Not quite the only ones, but, you know, close.
Yeah.
No active strategy. Guess there isn't one. Okay, so we did replace that. So that is being used.
And yes, we have. We've had a crash. What happened there? Now the action happens as they went into turn 16. And that's the moment the car plows into the wall.
I
That
don't
would
know
have
if
knocked their confidence, I'm sure.
I don't know if I would say that that was plowed into the wall. That was a bit of a touch. Probably has some damage, but...
so we are low on battery at the moment.
Okay.
It looks like quite a big accident, yeah. There's a lot of debris in the start-finish straight.
Oh, I guess we were involved in that. Did we get any damage out of that? That looked like our car right here. I bet you they can use that bleep sound effect for any
As for
driver,
the team
because
back in the garage,
who cares which one it is? It's not like you can make it out. Okay, I don't think we actually... Guess we got away with that. We didn't actually run into any problems there. See, we can get to 10th place, and that's pretty much... That's our max at the moment. We just can't... And there's Versure again. I hate that. I hate that guy. I don't know why his confidence is so low. I guess because he was overtaken a couple times.
Copy.
I wish it would stop pausing, like changing the time, just to tell me that the ERS is empty, because I know, I can see it, I have eyes. Don't interrupt my flow. It's always too big of a gap, 5-second gap to, like, 4 cars within 3 seconds, and then always a big gap to the actual fast cars, to the front from the midfield. And this is where the points are. See, Bearman keeps doing overtakes. He's doing good. Alright, she's feeling better. Get your elbows out. Don't let him by.
here's the replay. Now we're approaching turn 2. The opportunity begging to be taken.
It doesn't even matter whether we finish 9th or 10th. There's no points. Makes no difference.
Max Verstappen over the finish line to win the sprint.
Ran out of gas. Yep. Both cars out of the race. What happened to Alonso? Okay.
The competition out. Qualifying is coming up.
Not going to tell us what actually happened there. I think Bearman ran out of fuel, but I don't know what happened to Alonso's car. So we're going to go do the qualifying. I don't think I'm going to start the race today, though. We have 15 minutes left in the stream, so we're probably just going to do qualifying here. But really, until the car changes, I don't think there's much we're going to be able to do better in these. So that probably means that next week I'll probably go back to either doing a flight on the stream, a flight simulator, or we'll go back to farming. Should go back to farming, to be honest.
Eyes on dash.
We have that farm. We got work to do there.
Currently P5. That's a pretty decent lap. So just confirming boxing and back into the garage.
Copy.
This is actually really good. 6 and 8. 7 and 9. 8 and 10. We'll keep dropping. Well, both cars through to Q2. That's good, actually. Oh,
Eyes on
yes.
Okay, cool the tyres and we will box this lap. Box this lap.
Yep.
Red flag.
Okay, yep, that's a red flag, alright.
P7.
Don't think that's going
Box,
to be good
box,
enough.
and call the car.
Copy.
Maybe. Yeah, not enough for Bearman. Hello, Morgan. Alright, we got Alonso through to Q3. That's encouraging.
So currently P1.
I just like hearing
So
that
call
P1
the car,
everywhere
box,
else. Oh,
box.
we're faster than Verstappen?
Okay.
Wow. Okay, that's not what I would have expected there. I'm sure this is going to get... interesting.
So currently P5.
Ah, there we go. That's more like it.
That's a
P8.
good lap.
Still
Okay, copy, understood.
one of our highest qualifying positions. So we'll take that. P8 is good. Maybe the new car parts are making a bit of a difference. I guess we'll go do the race. Screw it. Why not? We'll finish the race. I thought they said the strategy was a one-stop. So why are we on strategy D? Because they're actually thinking that's faster to do 2 stops like this, huh? Well, we'll split the strategy. We will go with... we'll keep Alonso on this strategy, and we'll have Bearman do the 2 stop. But I feel like we should do it the other way around. Hard first. We'll go with that.
Well then, it's not long until we get started here, and we should be in for a tightly contested race. And Alex Albon will know just what kind of drive will be expected of him here.
It's going to be difficult.
Here we go with the Miami Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
So we were able to change car parts without any penalties, so that's good. So we got that sorted out. Fighting with Russell.
Let's see what happened there. Now we're at turn 11 now. There's the opening.
Oh wow, 3 wide? Okay.
So we are low on battery at the moment.
Copy.
Oh my.
Focus on the race ahead.
It is just back and forth with Alonso.
So we're ready for you.
Stroll, where the hell did he come from? God dang it. Well, we did successfully undercut Ricardo, but we lost place to somebody. I'm not even sure who. Stroll, I think. Or maybe it was Hamilton that came out of nowhere. Keep losing ground to Ricardo. I don't understand that. I just totally dropped off from Ricardo. Everybody's having mechanical faults. It's crazy. Don't know how we lost. Literally flipped almost 8 seconds one way or the other, almost 10 seconds from Ricardo. We were ahead by 4 seconds and now we're back. What is he on? Tire, medium. Same as us. Bearman's strategy is not working for us. We are so slow. How are we that slow? I don't get that. Just terrible. Outside the points again, like... Alright. Stop! Now you're giving me a Wow. Stop giving me a tutorial, man. It is not required.
Box, box.
Okay, box.
It's a fairly heavy accident. Might be debris on the run to 11 here.
Here we are then, reaching turn 13. Oh, that's where they hit the wall.
Brutal race. Just terrible. Again, I was within a second of 10th spot there. Now I'm 7 seconds behind. Makes very little sense. It's quite frustrating, actually.
We are out of DRS.
I know, GP. I know. Leclerc has like 3 mechanical faults. How is his car still driving even? It's ridiculous. And Zhao's exploded like 8 times.
We have checkered flag now.
A crash on the last lap. What is happening?
Bad luck there, mates.
Seriously?
I can't imagine Fernando.
That race sucked. We've got better qualifying performance, but our race pace is terrible. Just terrible. 11 points for Aston Martin. Jesus. Well, that's about the only good thing, is that we've got a new front wing coming. And what was the other one? Another underfloor. We should probably... I want to manufacture one. Probably want to manufacture 2. And everything's broken on this car. Alright, we're going to read that email later. We're going to save it here. I will be back next Thursday, 7 o'clock Pacific time. We'll probably be doing some farming because it is less frustrating than managing a middling or a low bottom half F1 team. I appreciate you coming to check out the stream, though. If you haven't checked out shacknews.com, be sure to do so. And hopefully we will see you again next week. Take care, folks. Have a great week. See you later.